Hello, and welcome, my beautiful Scorpios. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of September the 1st to the 7th. I can't believe it. Here we are, ending our summer, kids back to school, routine starting again, winding down our vacation time. So let's see what we have here for your download message, keeping in mind that every card and the energy they carry may not resonate with every single one of you out there, but take only what does. If you have not subscribed to my channel, this is my time now to ask you, if you like what you see, please, it's free, subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll get notified every time I'm out here, and even when I go live every single Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time to give out messages to those in my chat room. So let's see what we have here for you. All right, you've got the card Leadership. Let's see what your tarot cards are. You have the Star. You have the Chariot, followed by the Six of Swords. Coming in after that, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Great card, Scorpio. And your final outcome card is the Fool, which is the card of taking a leap of faith. Okay, so let's see what we have here for you as we move forward this week. You have the ability, Scorpio, to be in the seat of power and take leadership. You may be stepping up to teach, preach, or convey information to other people. Maybe some of you are counseling. Maybe some of you are giving classes. Maybe you're teaching people a certain topic. But you have the ability to step up there and do that. Don't turn it down. If somebody asks you to step up, please do that, because you have the beautiful talent to do this. So taking leadership, being in charge, being able to help, guide, and counsel others. Coming in with your first card, which could be your life or your career card, you've got investment. So invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. So some of you may be taking a new form of study that will lead you to this leadership role, where you can share what you've learned with others and gain some really good abundance because of it. So what you invest and you put your time and effort into is going to come back, okay, in huge rewards. So you're making some big plans, and don't be afraid to step out there and take that leap of faith and go after what you want, because it could lead you to this Wheel of Fortune. So take a calculated risk, but save something to fall back on. In other words, don't spend all your money or put all your eggs in one basket, okay? Make sure that you've left some out for some resources out, so that you've got that sort of cushion, okay, to fall back on. Coming in under that, you've got the Star. The Star says dream big. Chances are it's all going to happen, because you're making it happen. You're out there. You're marketing yourself. You're letting the powers that be know who you are and what you're made of. You're walking and shining in your own light. This is about you being the headliner on your own stage and being able to do that. Don't be afraid. I think you're going to be reaching for the stars. The sky's the limit, and things can happen. Coming in your focus part of the reading, which could be your career and money, you've got clover. Well, we all know what the clover means, right? A four-leaf clover usually is a rarity. We find them and we make a wish and we feel lucky, right? This is a lucky break for some of you. You might be taking a gamble. Remember, they said here, you could be making big plans and taking calculated risks, but it will bring good fortune, okay? It's a chance that you're going to take that you'll find will work out in your favor. Now, some of your career could involve finance, outdoors, risky business, and surprises. So, this is a card that says you're going to find things falling in place. You've worked hard for it. You're investing your time and effort into something, and you found that four-leaf clover. You deserve to be lucky. Okay, it's a lucky break in something that you're working on. It could have been a gamble for you to do this, but you're going to find, because you make this choice and decision, you're going to find that it will bring you the rewards that you justifiably need for the work you've put into it. You're dealing with finances right now, and that's your priority list. Some of you may be getting outdoors more now, and be careful when you're out there that you're mindful of where you're walking and stepping. Risky business here means something that you need to be aware of. Don't get talked into, coerced into something that is a get-rich-quick scheme. Everything that glitters isn't always gold. Okay, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised, though, that the time and effort you're putting into something is going to bring you your return in quicker than you anticipated. The Chariot, planning your move, going in there, overcoming obstacles, making great accomplishments. But you prepare yourself, okay? You're not just jumping into that arena to get eaten by a lion. You're going to carry that piece of meat and throw it in, distract them, and get out alive. But this is a card of preparing, okay? He is a champion. What he puts his mind to and he prepares himself for, he comes out ahead of the game. So this is what you're doing. You're getting yourself, you're going to be a champion. You're dreaming big, but you're putting everything into this dream to make it happen. Coming in your help or your hurdle or your challenge, you've got empowerment. And I love it when we get these key cards because they're very positive. And you have the key. This is your mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. Are you ready to fully step into your power and accept all the responsibility that comes with it? So I often say to people, as a theoretical example, when they're asking questions, to do with career, and they put out their resumes, and often my spreads will show more than one offer coming in, and I always say to them, make sure you choose the one that makes you feel the greatest. Sometimes, people jump in and say, well, they're offering me more money, but what comes along with that? There's an attachment to that, right? Maybe less time off. Maybe, you're having to do overtime. Maybe you're having to do more work to get that more pay. So are you ready to fully step into that power? Okay. Or do you want to pick something where you're responsible for your own happiness here? Accept all the responsibilities that come with it. So, you have the key to open that door. Okay. I think some of you are making plans here. You're changing things up. You want to have a more leadership role here. You want to be your own boss. You could be opening your own business. Could be a sideline gig that is a website that you've got that you're going to start trying to put some of your effort into. But you hold that key to that success. You hold that empowerment. Now you're moving on from something and you're going to something better. So, this is leaving troubled waters, going to calmer shores. There still could be a wave in that water which is your challenge. But things are going to be better. This is a better decision and choice that you're making to go in this new direction. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides. Wow, beautiful card of prosperity, abundance, wealth, good luck, and blessings. So we talked about the 4-leaf clover here. We talked about investing your time into something, dreaming big, and making those dreams come true because you're preparing yourself. And this will give you more power. This will let you step fully into that. You're being responsible now, and you know this is a movement forward in a better direction. Abundance, wealth, good luck, and blessings are coming into you because you're working on them. You're creating them yourself. You have that ability to take the leadership role. Wheel of Fortune, what more can we say, right? I always say when it comes into town, jump on that wagon, ride it hard, because you never know how long your luck can last. But the Wheel of Fortune is all about that. It's all about a shift in energy. It's all about seeing prosperity, abundance, and the rewards for your hard work and effort. She wears a dice around her neck, so she knows it's tricky. She has to keep up the momentum in order for her to stay lucky. You could also be thinking about buying a car, taking a trip on many wheeled vehicles. Coming in at the end, this is your angel number, my beautiful Scorpios. 8888, okay? That's the infinity number turned on its side, right? We often manifest with this number on our mind when we want prosperity and money, and I think you've been doing that. This is forward movement, okay? Innovation, focus, creation, progress, skills and goals, an opportunity, help, extra cash or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. So you're working on something here, Scorpio. You're changing something here. You've got your creative juices flowing and you're putting the effort into this. So this is why you're going to see this. You're being consistent, you're being determined, you're doing the work, and you're passionate about it. This is your leap of faith. You're ready to launch. So you could be just getting ready to take that launch and you're not there yet. Maybe there's going to be a soft launch where you're starting to open your business gradually, bringing in, letting people know. Maybe you're marketing and you're advertising yourself right now so that you can attract attention to yourself to elevate you up and bring in this success, okay? Building that legacy, building that clientele, building that business. But you're preparing yourself. I always say, don't jump off that cliff till you check your parachute. So you must do the preparatory work. You must have your ducks in a row. You must be ready before you take this launch. Don't get excited and jump first, okay? Remember, you need to be prepared, and this is when it's going to happen. Now, let's see what we have here for clarification, validation, verification. Let's see what we have here. Spirit and guides. What else do my beautiful Scorpios need to see, know, and expect this week? It looks promising. But you know what? Commend yourself, Scorpio. Pat yourself on the back. You're putting in the work. You're doing the due diligence. You're doing all this consistency, and you're out there working for this. You deserve it. Okay, coming in next, in the beginning, you've got the leap of faith again. No, you don't. You have the hangman. Sorry about that. Slow movement. You've got the moon, which is energy of Pisces. You've got the Queen of Cups, taking care of business for you. You've got the Six of Swords, hearing about this something important. And you've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is you working on all of this. Look at how this is the 8 with the triple 8, 4 quadruple 8s. Hanging in limbo. You may have felt this way for a long time, but you are preparing yourself. Remember, through this whole thing, you're doing the work. You're putting in the work. You're preparing yourself for this leadership role. And once you get everything you need, your ducks all in a row, you're going to hit the ground running. This is a very temporary pause. You may be waiting for something to come in. It hasn't arrived yet, but you will be able to receive it. Coming in next is the energy of the moon. The moon is a Pisces card, but this is a card that says trust your gut instincts, your intuition, and know that you've got everything in your database that you're building on. You're getting downloads. You're adding to that database. And you're going to be able to surface. For a while, you felt as though you were sinking. You couldn't get that big inhalation and fresh breath of air. Now you're going to see things. Once you trust your instincts, you follow and listen to that little voice of wisdom, get the information that you need. This is often the card of finding secrets out in the background. Coming in next, you've got the Queen of Cups. She's that queen that gives 150% of herself to everybody she loves and cares for, family, friends. So, but she's very, very mindful of how much she pushes herself. This is about you maybe pushing yourself too hard. You need to take care of business for you without, say no. That's a full sentence without explanation. I always say, oh, well, they can be mad till they're glad, right? You deserve to take care of yourself in order to recharge, rejuvenate, and refocus your energy on you so that you can go out there and do what you love. And that is being with other people, helping other people, wanting to heal other people. She's very compassionate, loving. She's the absolute mother figure, but she's learned the lesson. Don't overextend and exert herself to that point of exhaustion and also resentment. Coming in next, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is that card of a message. Pages bring us messages, right? That's what they do. And this particular one is bringing you a message that you might not like how you receive it, because sometimes they have the ability to be a little bit blunt and a little bit immature. But it may be messages about viewing documents carefully, reviewing them, listening to all points of view. Okay, there's so much to learn. Expect great excitement to come in with this message, but you need to pay attention to it, okay? There could be a lot of data that's filling your head right now. And maybe you forget to speak from your heart. It may offend somebody. Be careful. You might be pushing yourself so hard that you're not being mindful of how you say things to people. What you put out there will come back and bite you. But remember, words are things we can't take back. Okay, so beware of that. Coming in at the end of the week on that Leap of Faith card and that beautiful forward movement, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and this is who you are. You're learning something here. This is a card of the apprentice, possibly taking theory and writing exams, letting the powers that be know what you can physically do, but you're paying attention, you're being consistent, and you're moving forward. This is a card that says trust yourself. This is a card that says you're going to see big things come in as long as you stay consistent and you keep doing this. Well, my beautiful Scorpios, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios.